Welcome, Magenta friends, to another Magenta Minute. I'm Dr. Drew. Hey, today speak very briefly about different types of artificial intelligence. I had the chance to spend some time with Leilani Altman with the Learning Council this week and present on human intelligence and artificial intelligence. And gosh, having some time talking with educational leaders is just a bright beacon in the week, I'll tell you. Educators have such a passion for how tools like artificial intelligence and large language models or small language models impact kids. And they immediately use the creativity that they have developed over time of just making do with the tools they have as we move from kind of a post-industrialization industries are being transformed by technologies. So, a couple of different technologies that, as I thought about breaking um, out conversation amongst educators, educators really need to start to understand how different AI tools behave and interact. We oftentimes just refer to large language models as the tool, the ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini type of tools. And although those are maybe the most recent popularized version of AI, they don't necessarily take into account um, visual and audio generative tools that will both detect and generate video and audio, sometimes referred to now as deep fakes, or used as tools where there's a artificial intelligence tools that you can record your lesson audio and have the AI make suggestions based on a rubric or what you have it identified looking for as a teacher. So make suggestions in your teaching practices or the types of questions you would be asking or whatever it is that you were looking to improve or work on. Generative AI that creates content like text and images, natural language processing, recommendation engines. Think of like Amazon or other tools that are recommending things that you'd want or that might anticipate something that you would be thinking or thinking about. Reinforcement learning. This is sometimes referred to in computer technologies in ed tech as drill and kill, or in this case, a drill and kill with intelligence. So if it knows where the student is at the beginning, it might be able to skip over or change the picture for the student to provide an alternative way to perhaps approach the same type of problem. ST Math and some other really good tools do that in education. Um, Reinforcement learning is the one we're talking about. Embedded learning, deep learning, and spatial-temporal calendaring, which is what Leilani's using as a as she calls it, Uberization of learning, being able to have students work at their own pace, at their own rate and level, and be able to benefit from instruction or chunks of instruction and be able to advance quicker and be more efficient with the time that we have in school. So there's a little bit of artificial intelligence, and I'm sure there's a lot of other things we could talk about, but I think that's all the time we have. So thank you for joining me in another Magenta Minute. Go Padres.